Hey there traders, hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video guys, I just want to show you a couple of trades that I took over the last couple of weeks. These have been more swing trades. As I told you, I do swing trade, do a little bit of day trading, but a lot of my profits actually come from swing trading. So I just want to show you a 3 or 4 step approach that I use. Very simple steps you can take to catch massive swing trades in the market, where you're catching 100 to 300-400 pips at a time. All right, and you can actually enter with very small positions and rake up a hell of a lot of profits, okay, using really low risk, which is hugely beneficial for your psychology as well. So all we are doing is we are looking at daily and 12-hour bank levels first, okay. So this, as I said, it's a 3 or 4 step strategy type of approach. Okay, and we are also going to be strategizing with our risk or our lot sizing, our leverage. This is something that's hardly ever spoken about in the Forex market. Everybody's so focused on the technicals, which we will cover here, but we also need to be very focused on our lot sizing, okay? That's going to benefit our psychology and grow our trading accounts over the mid to long term, but you'll see how all this works, okay? Just don't click away. This is super important. So we're going to be looking at our 12-hour and daily levels. Okay, then we are going to be setting alerts at the levels. Okay, then we are going to look for our confirmations. And lastly, we are going to be looking at our leverage or our risk so that we enter with the right size. Okay, but in order for you to get alerts, you are going to need TradingView, at least have TradingView Essential. All right, so if you can see over here, I'm on the Essential plan. All right, it's one above the free basic plan. So this plan, Essential plan, it's my current plan, and this is all you need, guys. It's only about $10.50 a month. Now this will give you alerts. You can set price alerts. You can use the bar replay tool. You have all these additional features here. You can have 5 indicators on the chart instead of 2. You can have customizable time frames. So this is all going to play into the strategy, which is why you need that. As you can see on the top here, I'm looking at the 8-hour and 12-hour charts as well. With TradingView Basic, you only have the 4-hour, and there's a massive gap between the 4-hour and the daily. So with these confirmations and zones and things like that, which is all part of the strategy, it's essential to have the 8-hour and 12-hour to be able to look at those. But you'll only get that with TradingView Essential. Once you have that, you can just customize your time frame. So you can add let's just add a 6-hour chart in here. We got to add. Now you'll see it appears here. Now we just click on favorites. Now you'll see we have a 6-hour chart over here. And this is, I don't really use the 6-hour. I use the 8-hour, 12-hour, and daily mainly for those zones to the bank levels. So this is why you need this TradingView Essential at bare minimum for that, and also you will get the alert option as well, so you can add alerts. Right, there will be a discounted link to TradingView, to the TradingView plans down below using my link down below. It'll be the first one in the description, so you can have access, well, discounted access to the paid plans. Right, so first of all, we are going to be looking for bank levels. Now I'm just going to mark off a bank level right over here. How do you pinpoint these? How do you see these? You want to see where price has reacted a lot in the market. So we can see it's reacted here, it's bounced here, it's reacted a few times here, and we can see it's reacted here. All right. So I'm going to mark these bank levels off on a couple of pairs, and I'm going to show you how to actually execute the trades. All right. The trade that I took recently, which was a massive winner, was this NASDAQ trade right over here. Okay, but I'm going to go over all of this right now. Okay, so let's just we'll look at the New Zealand dollar pair. Now, in order for you to wait for these trades to play out, you obviously need to set alerts at these levels. So if you have this level that you're looking at here, all you'll do is right click on the chart and you will go add alert right over there, right? And you'll set create. Now what will happen is when the price reaches this level, as an example, you will get an email alert, and you will also get a alert on the screen, all right, on your TradingView screen, and as well as that on your mobile app. So you don't have to wait. For example, if price is up here and you're waiting for price to come down to this level, you can have this alert set so you can go away for a couple of days or a couple of weeks or even weeks, and you can wait for the price to come to this level. So that's why we need the TradingView Essential Plan at bare minimum. All right. So first thing is bank levels. We have identified our bank level. Second thing is setting the alert, so we can automate things. And the third thing is we're going to be looking for our confirmation. So I'm just going to bring up a bar replay tool over here as an example. All right. So basically we are looking for price to come down. We have set our area over here. We have also set our alert. All right, so now we are going to wait. We'll set the alert at the sort of at the top of the zone. So now we'll wait for price to come down. Okay, now it's very simple. All we're going to do is wait for price to come down and then look for our confirmation. As you can see, one of the confirmations I use is this moving average that changes color, because it helps you stay out of a trending move and helps you get in at the beginning of or the start of a reversal or a trend in another direction. As you can see, it hasn't changed color all the way down, and we're waiting for it to come to our level. Okay, so probably at that point over there we would have got our alert on the email, or a notification on the screen, or all three. You can even get text notifications. Right now we are waiting for our confirmation. So we see a nice bounce. It's come to this bank level. Now let's play it a bit further. Okay, at this level, if I see a push like this, I'll be looking for a double bottom formation. Okay, now at these levels, what I'll also do is drop down to either the 8 hour or the 4 hour for confirmation. Let me actually go to the 4 hour. It will still play. All right, now price is nicely in the zone now. It's actually gone deep into the zone. Okay, now we get a nice confirmation over here with our moving average and so on. Okay, we are moving average that changes color. We are also getting price action confirmation with a bullish engulfing right over there. Okay, so we'd be looking to enter like this. Target at least these highs, or that can be our first take profit. Then we can look at these highs here as a take profit. Okay, now we will see how this plays out. Okay, let's just stop it there, guys. But as you can see, look how crazy the moves are that you get from these key bank levels. All right, we can see even if we got into this, let me just remove, or maybe see from here. Okay, that's 150 pips on that move there. Even that first move that we took over here, that was 100 pips. All right, you can see multiple times on these levels, and what I like to look for at these levels are these W formations. Right, so you get these double bottom type of moves where you'll be entering at those points right over there, right? So basically that's how it is on that. That was just one example, but I just want to run you over the NASDAQ example. All right, guys, so on the NASDAQ, I'll just show you this trade that I got into here. Okay, so I had, as I said before, mark out your bank level. So we can see here, this is a key bank level right over here. So this right over here, it also interconnects with this previous bank level over here. Alright, so I had my alert set just at the top of the level like that. Alright, so I know when price is coming down, I'll just get notified by email. Okay, instead of watching the charts. Alright, so now all we need to do is wait for price to come down. Now what I'll usually do is either look for the entry on the 8 hour or the 4 hour. Alright, so let's just play this along. Alright, so price hits our alert, so we would have been notified. Now we can see this MA turns green over here. We also get our confirmation with a nice bullish engulfing. Alright, so that's all those criteria met, simple criteria have been met over there. So now we want to target the previous high. At least this is the Nasdaq, so we know it's bullish. A stop loss, we want to have it a decent amount. We don't have it too tight. We want to have it at least 50 pips away from our entry. As well as that, we need to focus on our risk. So you need to understand your leverage and your account size and go in with small positions, especially on the Nasdaq. Small positions can add up to very massive profits. Even on the currency pairs, keep your risk low, keep your lot sizing low, and it will amount to quite substantial profits, and it will be good for your psychology as well when your risk is low, so you don't have to worry too much about the trade. Alright, so we would enter here from the bank level. Alright, maybe we would have exited now because the moving average turned green over there, but if we had held it, maybe scaled out, I'm pretty sure this would have hit the take profit because Nasdaq did move to new highs. Alright, there we go, guys. So that's on that pair now. Now let's move over to the Australian dollar. Was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. Yeah, now you'll see this whole strategy is just incredible because these bank levels just always seem to play out. So you can see over here, we mark off our bank level. Okay, so we have our bank level marked off. We can even extend that to there, even bring it up a little bit, but you can see key areas here where the price has reacted from. All right, so on this particular example over here, I would have had my alert set here at the top. All right, and now I'm basically looking for confirmation as price comes down. Right, so it would look something like this. Let's, for example, just drop down to an 8-hour chart. Now we would just wait for price to play out. We'll wait for that alert to be hit from the bank level. Right, so we get a confirmation there, but sometimes it's better to wait for a double bottom from that area. All right. So here we get another confirmation over here. Now price looks like it's turning a bit down. Let's just say we entered here because it still should, in theory, it should still work from here. Let's target at least 3 times our risk. The minimum you probably want to go for is a 1 to 2. Now, let's just see how this plays out. Oof, close to being stopped. But you can see how this level is being respected. But as you can see, the point of this video is that you can see how respected these levels are. Check how respected these levels are, these bank levels. Is always, if you have your stop below the zone 50 to 100 pips, you should be safe and you should get a nice reaction and a nice bit of profit off of these zones themselves. Right, well, that's the end of it. So it looked like we would have scored a 1 to 2 basically. So that's just a rundown of the strategy. It's 3 simple things, 3 or 4 simple things, sorry. So we're marking off our zone using the 12-hour and the 8-hour. Okay, then we will be waiting for price to come down and alert us. And then we'll be looking for our confirmations. As you can see, we have that moving average that changes color. That's one of the confirmations I teach. There's another few confirmations I teach in my program as well that I don't speak about too often on YouTube. And then we're just targeting positive risk to reward and focusing on keeping our lot size small or our position sizing small. It doesn't matter if you're on a futures platform or a forex trading platform. Just keep your risk and your leverage low, and you should be able to catch at least 50 to 100 points out of moves like this. But the whole point of this is we're focusing on quality areas on the chart, quality over quantity, guys, areas where you'll get a reaction from and get movement. You can use your own confirmations. You don't have to use mine. You can use whatever you want. But I hope this video helped, guys. Have a great one. Cheers.